Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about results from UFC 319. So the first fight on the main card was Tim Elliott versus Kai Sakura. Tim Elliott did have a very impressive submission win in the second round against Kai, who is a very dangerous fighter. Tim Elliott has been fighting the UFC for a long time now and was coming off a 2-year layoff and is a former title challenger. He did fight Demetrius Johnson back in the day. So for him to come back like this, coming off a 2-year layoff, was awesome to see, and I'm really excited to see what's next for him. And in the middleweight division, we had Jared Cannonier versus Michael Page. Michael Page is now fighting in the middleweight division. He did make his UFC debut in the 170 in the welterweight division. I like Michael Page in the middleweight division. He's looking very good now. He's fought some top guys like Shar Bullet. He's out beating Jared Cannonier. He's fought guys like Kevin Holland. So to see Michael Page like this is awesome to see. We know that he was going to come out with his point fighting style. He has a crazy background in Taekwondo. And we know that Jared Cannonier is a great boxer, heavy hands, has fought in the heavyweight division. So we know that he comes from a lot of power. But he was not able to get the job done. Michael Page was able to get a great decision win. Jared did have a moment in the third round where he was able to get top position and land some ground and pound, but couldn't get the job done. And the judges gave it to Michael Page. And then in the welterweight division, we had Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. This fight was scheduled a couple times. I know it was scheduled at UC 315. I think one other time, I think in April when Carlos Prates fought Ian Gary instead. And we know that Carlos lost to Ian Gary, so Carlos wanted to get his revenge and get a win, and that's what he did. Very impressive performance. He got a spinning elbow knockout right at the last second of the first round. It was very great to see. Carlos Prates did call out Leon Edwards to fight him in Rio for the co-main event, which is October 11th, right, the week after UFC 320. So hopefully we get to see that fight. I hope Dana White schedules it. I think it'd be great for the fans, and I would definitely enjoy seeing that fight. And then in the co-main event, we had Leron Murphy versus Aaron Pico. It was Aaron Pico's UFC debut. Very unfortunate the way it got laid out for him. He got knocked out in the first round. Murphy had a crazy spinning elbow knockout, just like Carlos Prates. Was perfect timing, crazy precision by him, and I think Murphy should be up next to fight for the title. Volk did call out him out to fight in December at UFC 323. I think will be in December. Very excited to see that. Hopefully Dana White can fight. Dana White can schedule that fight. I think that'd be great for the fans, and I would definitely enjoy seeing it. And then for a main event, we had Dricus Du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev, he's a crazy grappler, and that's what he displayed at the fight. Was a very boring fight, which I agree with the fans, but we do have to understand MMA is not always crazy striking battles. It can always end up like a grappling match, and that's what exactly happened. Khamzat Chimaev took DDP down so many different times and always ended up in the same position, in a crucifix position, and landed ground and pound, but didn't do too much damage to DDP. We saw DDP have a couple cuts, but he was overall pretty much fine. So now Khamzat Chimaev is our new champion. We do have a lot of middleweight fights coming up. We have Kyle versus Imavov, which is in a couple weeks. And then we now have RDR versus Anthony Hernandez, which was announced yesterday. That will be happening the end of October. Very excited for those fights. Khamzat Chimaev did say he would like to fight in the end of October in Abu Dhabi, which will be UFC 321. I think that's too early, and he honestly doesn't even have an opponent because all the other top middleweights have fights scheduled. So hopefully, maybe we can see him fight in January or February. Hopefully, he's an active champion and gets a lot of title defenses because we know a lot of the Chechens and Dagestanian guys really don't fight too many times out of the year, and especially when they're champion, they don't fight a lot and are not very active. But very excited to see what Khamzat Chimaev does in the middleweight division. He definitely has potential to be a top 5 or top 3 middleweight if he stays active. And overall, was a great pay-per-view to see. I think it is a top 5 pay-per-view of the year. Overall, was great. Some great fights. Even the prelims, awesome finishes. So you guys let me know what you think about the fights in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.